Welcome back to part 2 of my VHS Finds video. Where we last left off in part 1, I showed you the tapes that I got at the first Goodwill that I visited. Now for the stuff that I got today at the Goodwill that I normally go to over in Lafayette. So we have one cut box, one box set, or as LJ Network would say, 2 that come in a box, and the rest are in slipcases. Sorry about that. Alright, let's get to the cut box. First one is another copy of Beetlejuice. And no, I have not seen Beetlejuice yet. Or I don't have Beetlejuice on Blu-ray. Hopefully next month I will get Beetlejuice on Blu-ray. This is from the comedy genre. This stars Michael Keaton, who was also in Batman. Movie came out in 1988. Has a please rewind sticker. There's the end label, but part of it is covered up by this rental sticker. It's from American TV and Appliance in Bloomington. I'm assuming it's in Indiana. So, hold on just a second. Alright, got the tape back in. Now for the 2 that come in a box. And both of these are Steven Seagal movies. Above the Law and Hard to Kill. And I know Corbin Petty is a fan of Steven Seagal. So I got this for him. Or this is for you, Corbin Petty, if you're watching this. And there's no writing on the bottom or the top. It does have the barcode. Alright, let me get these out of the box. Here's Above the Law. And both of these are from the adult action genre. I have seen both of these movies. They're pretty good. And here's Hard to Kill. Yeah, they're both from the adult action genre. There you can see it a lot better. Alright, let me try and get these back in the box. There we go. Next one is another copy of White Knights. And this one is not a cut box. This is the actual RCA Columbia Pictures flat box. And it has the song Say You, Say Me by Lionel Richie, and of course Separate Lives with Phil Collins and Marilyn Martin. And yes, I have heard Marilyn Martin's song Night Moves. It is a pretty good song, I'm not gonna lie. Movie is rated PG-13, and the movie came out in 1985. Print date on here is July 2nd, 1987. And printed in the 29th week of 1987. So since this has a print date, this will have the white screen of death at the end. Alright, got that back in the case. Next one is The Man from Snowy River. This is from CBS Fox Video. You know, I find it funny that even though Fox made the first movie, the first Snowy River movie, the sequel to it, Return from Snowy River, was released by Walt Disney. Yeah, I find it strangely funny that the first movie was made by 20th Century Fox, the second movie was done by Disney. More odd than funny, so. But I figured I'd go ahead and get this one since I had the Return from Snowy River Disney tape. Movie came out in 1982 and it's rated PG. This needs to be rewound too. Oh. The day in year code is the 214th day of 1989. And yes, you see my cat, or one of my two cats, Missy, up on the bed. Next one is Tom Jones, starring Albert Finney. I've never seen this movie. Figure I'd go ahead and get this one and see what this is a good or not. This is from the Samuel Goldwyn Company. But HBO Video had the distributing rights for this, for some of the Samuel Goldwyn movies. Print date on here is looks like September 11th, 1992, and trying to figure out what the print date in the dark red text is, or I can't even read this. But it looks like the first print day is September 11th, 1992. I can't figure out the other one. Alright, next two are Beauty and the Beast tapes from Republic Pictures. I know Anthony Chabot has a Beauty and the Beast tape in his collection. He recently got one, or yeah, he got one in his collection recently. This one is Above, Below, and Beyond. Anthony suggested I try and look for some of these, so I did. This has Linda Hamilton and Ron Perlman, as it says on here. The episodes on here are To Reign in Hell and Orphans. This is from 1989. This used to air on CBS. There is no print date or week and year code on this one. Next is Beauty and the Beast. I guess this is the pilot. Yeah, this is definitely the pilot. Yeah, this has Once Upon a Time in the City of New York and A Happy Life. This is from 1987. Alright. There's that, and there is a print date on here, which is August 22nd, or August 22nd, 1989. Or no, I'm August 22nd, 1988. Not 1989. August 22nd, 1988 is the print date on here. No week and year code. I don't think Republic Pictures did any week and year codes, with the exception of the Terminator, or the later copy of Highlander. So, other than that, they didn't do a weaken your codes. Last tape is an MGM Contemporary Classics release of Quickly Down Under. And this was one of the tapes that I saw at the Lebanon Goodwill that was extremely moldy. So I found this one at the Goodwill that I normally go to today. And this is in much, much, much better condition. So glad I found this copy. The movie came out in 1990 and it's rated PG-13. Has this for the vintage classics and the contemporary classics. Print date is May 28th, 1997. So, I'll do it later. I was going to put these back in, but I'll do it later. Alright, so those are all the tapes I got today. So that's it for this VHS Finds video for Monday, September 22nd, 2025. Hope you folks enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. Joshua Cooks HR&R, YouTube's new alternative. I am Hot Cinema Sludge's resident VHS enthusiast. Be sure and follow me also on my variety channel on Daily Motion, because Daily Motion needs the views just as much as YouTube does. And on my Rumble channel, I will definitely try and put some videos on Rumble soon. So far on YouTube, I have 610 subscribers, so the road to 1K continues. Show your support by subscribing and ring the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I have a new video uploaded. So, thank you folks for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Along with my cat Missy, this is Joshua Cook signing off, and I am out.